Hi, boys and girls. I hope that you're having an awesome week this week. Today we're going to be focusing on adding 10 and 100 to three-digit numbers. So here we go. I'm going to move myself down a little bit here when we look at this first one. So notice this is our number 235. 200s, 3 10s, and 5 1s makes 235. In this problem, we're only adding 10. So the only number that's going to wind up changing here is in our tens place, okay? So our 5s are going to stay the same, and then we're going to bring this 10 over. Since our 5s stay the same, as you see, 5 plus 0 is 5. Once I bring this 10 over, 3 plus 1 is going to be 4. And then I still have my 200s, okay? When I have the same number here, 235. This time I'm adding 100 to this. So my hundreds place is going to change, okay? So my 5s is going to stay the same, so I'm not adding anything to it. I have 0 here. So 5 plus 0 is 5. 3 plus 0, 3. And here I'm adding that other 100. So I have 335. Let's look at this bottom one. I went a little ahead. Here we are adding tens. Okay, so we have 394. And this one's a little tricky because if I have 4, I'm not adding another 1, so I'm going to keep it at 4. But if I have 9 groups of 10 here and I add 1 more, I'm at what number? 10, you're right. But can I put 2 digits in one box? I cannot. So I put down my 0 and I'm going to carry my 1. And 3 plus 1 is 4. 3 plus 1 is 4. So my answer would be 404. Okay? Now let's look at this. Number 4. So we have 428. Okay? We are looking at 428 plus 10. So we are looking in our tens place. Notice this 2 in the tens place, and here my 1 in the tens place. So my 1s are going to stay the same. I'm going to keep the 8. 2 plus 1 is 3. And then 4, there's no 100 over here, so it's 4 plus 0, so it's 4. So 428 plus 10 goes up to 438. Do you see how it went? Everything stayed the same, so for the 2 plus 1 equals 3. Now, same thing, we're going to add 100. Let's look. Here's my hundreds place. The 4 is in the hundreds place. Here, the 1 is in the hundreds place. So my 1s are going to be the same. 8 plus 0 is 8. 2 plus 0 is 2. And then 4 plus my 1 is 5. So 428 plus 100 is going to give you 528. Okay, do you see the change in the hundreds place because you're adding 100? Let's look at that over here. We have the number 197, and we're adding 10. So notice the 9 is in the tens place, and the 1 is in the tens place over here. So 1s are going to stay the same. 7 plus 0 is 7. But 9 plus 1, again, is how much? If you said 10, you are correct. So you put down the 0, and you do what? Carry the 1. So 1 plus 1 equals 2. 207. Okay, sorry. So we were saying that we were adding 10 to this number. Now we're going to add 100 to this number. So we're going to look right here in the hundreds place. We have a 1 over here and a 1 in the hundreds place over here. So let's look, let's start at the ones. 7 plus 0 is 7. 9 plus 0 is 9. And 1 plus 1 is 2. So we went from 197, adding 100 to 297. Are you seeing the pattern and looking at place value while doing this? Let's try number 6. So here we're doing 395 plus 10. So 5 plus 0 is 5. Our ones stay the same. Over here, we're adding our tens. 9 plus 1 we know is, here it is again, it's 10. We cannot put 2 digits in one box. So we put down the 0 and carry the 1. 1 plus 3 gives us 4. 405 is our answer. Now we're going to come over here and do the same number, 395 plus 100. Okay, so notice the zeros. Our ones are going to stay the same. 5 plus 0 is 5. 9 plus 0 is, you guessed it, 10. So I put down my 0 and I carry my 1. But now I have we're adding 100. So it's my hundreds place that's going to change. So 3 plus 1 is 4, plus your 1 more is 5. Awesome job. So now let's look here. Now you're going to try this on your own. And after you complete these, remember you can write it on the sheet, or you can write it on any piece of paper, maybe even a whiteboard so you don't waste paper. It's fine with me. You can even just email me your answers. I would love to hear from you. So just as a reminder, when you look at number 7, 243 plus 10, we're going to look at the tens place, okay? And notice 243 plus 100. Now we're looking in the hundreds place. Okay, so that is my hint. So good luck. I know you can do it. I can't wait to see your responses. Also, before I leave, number 9, the band has 115 members. To march at an event, the band needs 215 members. How many more members does the band need? Remember to look at where the differences are of these two numbers and think place value, just like we were doing before. All right, I hope you have a great rest of your week, and I can't wait to hear from you. See you soon.